sort of a welcome into the Nightly Fig. It is powered by Foolish Club Media. Please head to our YouTube channel, Foolish Club Media. Please like or subscribe. If you don't, may God have mercy on your God-ridden soul.
Vaya con Dios, baby.
What you say?
Ron's already freezing.
Vaya con Dios.
How am I freezing?
You're frozen.
Am I still freezing?
What?
No,
I can't. You're not moving. You're not
Am I
moving.
still frozen?
Make some sudden movements.
I didn't think I was freezing. I'm going to tell you this. Again, like and subscribe. Please head to Foolish Club Media. But I had this situation where I don't know if you've been here.
Look at the situation they got me facing. Sorry.
I have not. I must have not cleaned off my my screen on my computer in a long time. As I went through, got a little damp towel, cleaned that sucker off. My God, I feel like I just
use a damp towel, just like water.
How about a paper towel, little paper towel, a little damp, kind of cleaned it off a little bit.
You're supposed to use like alcohol-free spray.
I don't
clean your electronics.
You're as the late Mr. Nasty himself,
Mr. Nasty,
and Mr. recently married Deshaun Watson. You ain't gonna take away my joy, the joy that I just got from this little number right here that I wetted up right here. Here it is, and clean this sucker off. And I feel like I have just gone to the eye doctor. I mean, I can see it all. I mean, I can read. Is that
why there's a little bit of a glare?
It is game changer. Might be. Here, let me fix it. Wham! There it is. Gone.
It's worse now. All right.
Gone right there.
Yeah.
Great.
It's a streaky or something.
Yeah, very streaky.
Damn it. You guys just did this right here. Here we go. Right here. First. Yeah, there it is.
Still got some. Still got a little something right there.
There it is. Looks great right there.
You got a little.
You're just trying to anger me, and it's not going to work. You're not going to take away my joy. I feel so much. What in the hell? What did you just? Was that a
just
protest?
Shouting out Kelly's?
Just shout them out, man. You don't have to weirdly tuck this thing. And again, we're clearly we're at square one, Steve. I mean, are we going to make a decision or what? Like, are we just going to sit here and
I got to get it cut this week. Like,
oh my God, we're talking about hair again. Okay. All right. Okay.
And it's not going to be, it's just going to be a trim. I had a lot of yard work to do today. I had a very busy day. Just didn't have time to get the cut.
Steve, nothing about you says that you went and did yard work today. I'm just sorry.
I
did. Nothing.
I did. I did yard work all day.
No, you
did.
You don't.
I had a busy podcast morning, getting ahead on training camp and catching up after the weekend, and then I did yard work. I had to go buy a new light bulb for the porch because that one was out. Then I had to go buy a new spool for the edger so I could edge the yard. It was a very busy afternoon. I have a tan line.
Osita, you haven't had the pleasure of this yet, of physically shaking the hand of a Steve Serda in any manner.
I can't wait. I can't wait, honestly.
There is nothing about his hands when you touch them and you shake them that are going to say yard work. Nothing about his hands.
That's because I take care of myself. That's because I moisturize. I take care of my skin.
Yep. You can take care of your skin all you want. The way you talking about you do yard work, you're gonna find some roughness. And I'm sorry, Steve, nothing about you. All right, maybe it was I don't think you just had on good gloves either, Steve. And
pause. Time out. Were you not just talking about not taking away someone's joy?
He's also the guy. He's also the guy that pays a team of people to mow his yard. So
yeah.
Shout out.
Like I'm incapable of doing it myself.
Shout out to Juan and his crew. They do such a great job. Shout out to them as they've done a great job. Great job. Thanks for the mulch that you got knocked out all the way around. Appreciate that. The hedges. Shout. No, it's not taking away his joy. It's just being honest and making him be honest with himself.
Well, honestly, there is a huge streak on your screen.
No.
Okay. Use better things to wipe off your camera.
Nope. You would have
if we're being
something.
Honest, Ron.
You would have said something. You would have said something about the streak.
I said something. I said something as soon as you started talking about it. I was like, "Oh, that's why there's a little glare. That is why there's a glare there."
You would have said something first. All right.
I do. I think it's the overhead light too. Like you need like a softer lamp.
There is a glare.
Softer lamp. You need softer lamp. Again, you're not going to hurt me. All right. I am having a great time and a great Monday, and you're not going to blow it for me. Osita, you're not.
Well, don't kill me for trying. Just want to knock you down.
I know your ass is going to try. I know you're going to try.
Yeah.
Wait, speaking of trying, what do you all think about this Christian Wilkins situation? Are you first off, are you completely aware of this Christian Wilkins situation?
Nope.
If I could just lay it out, tell me if I miss anything. I want to quickly lay it out for people like Osita and some of our listeners. Steve, you're pretty aware of the situation?
Yes.
Yeah, our man Christian Wilkins. He's been caught in not caught in some tough situations. They look tough now based off what we've heard and what we watched. Christian Wilkins was one of the best defensive tackles in football, got paid, went to the Raiders last year, signed a big contract, and had a foot issue. When it came out of nowhere, he just signed a contract last year. Out of nowhere, it came out that the Raiders, although they did get a bunch of new front office, new head coach with Pete Carroll, the Raiders were voiding the rest of his contract over a dispute about the. This is one of the first ways we were. Christian Wilkins.
Get it.
This is one of the first ways we're introduced to Christian Wilkins. Christian Wilkins, can you
get it how you live, boy?
Can I get a different picture right now?
Let's go one more time.
I cannot handle.
Yeah.
I cannot handle.
And he does the bounce. And he bounces on it. What's up? Yeah.
I cannot handle. Boy. Real quick,
big boy doing big things.
Can we just see two Americans maybe at work? Serda, do you know what that dance is called?
I do not.
Osita, this is tough because you are Nigerian. Do you know what this dance is called?
Dropping it like it's hot.
He hit the percolator, baby.
Oh, it's the percolator?
He hit that percolator, especially when he hit that percolator and then bounced off of it. It's time for the percolator. Yeah. My man hit that.
For the percolator.
Yeah, I'm not. I'll be honest with you. And I've seen a lot of fellas, hit that. I have been in my career, early in my career, I have been laid on the ground, and for a young lady to hit that maneuver on me, Steve, that has been something.
Yo,
that has been something. I'm telling you.
Is that what they made the movie Dirty Dancing about? Like, what is going on? Where were you that you were dancing like that, my boy?
There are a few. I will just say, You can
Dancing
ask
like
Kenny,
that in the 50s is wild, sir. That's all I'm saying.
you can ask a good friend of mine, Kenny and Arias, and I will take my age right here as I was in a nightclub in the heart of Nashville downtown, not Broadway, but Second Avenue. There's a bit of a different space, not Broadway, Second Avenue. Had a Vocal shirt on. This is when Vocal really came out strong. It was a white one. Got up after that. Nelly brand, you know, when all the rappers were starting to have their own clothing brands. Vocal came through and had some good skid marks or dirt marks on the back of that shirt because I laid down in the middle of that ground and just had that young lady just hit that percolator and bounce off me. Good times, good days. Anyway, thank you.
Hold on. What did Kanye say about a white tee one time? Hold on. I'm trying to remember it. I can't remember. But he said something about how he had to bleach his white tee because the girl was shaking his ass. Yeah,
listen, I'm gonna be honest. That was a move for me. There was a time, there was a move. I would lay down on the ground and I would be the one in a squatted position on the ground, and I would go into those dance gyrations. But enough of me. Anyway, there was a dispute with how he was handling his foot injury that he had. And I guess they wanted him to have surgery, and he was out on it. He wanted to rehab it differently and pay him. The Raiders just voided the contract and cut his ass. And then, of course, he filed a grievance with the NFL Players Association to try to say, like, nah, man, you ain't going to hold my money for this. And so that was kind of the conversation. Then over the weekend, I believe the way that the story reads is it was not just over the rehab dispute that some people were coming out saying that there was some really weird situations with a teammate or teammates with Christian Wilkins. And a source quoted to say in the locker room, it was just really weird. And so more stuff's been coming out. And so the stuff's been coming out saying that allegedly Christian Wilkins went and playfully kissed one of his teammates on the top of the forehead, and that teammate didn't really find it kindly.
That teammate was never loved. You've never been loved, whoever you are.
Also,
I kiss all my homies on the forehead. What's up? And what? And
also another teammate. There was also a report that he would tickle the bottom of teammates' feet.
Okay, to be fair, people don't really like being tickled. It's like a playful form of harassment
in a playful manner. So there are reports that was going along with parts of why they wanted him out of the locker room. So the story is now moving more past the difference in how to handle the foot and the leg rehab. It is now moving to dude is a weird dude. So now, Osita, everybody's running with these videos of that fool hitting that percolator and hitting the splits and then giving you the bounce off of it. And then a lot of people, there's
why'd you have to say it like that? Getting you to bounce off of that.
There's also film of him over the years grabbing other things than the football and the pal. So it looks like he's been grabbing balls. It's now all the questionable things of Christian Wilkins have been out. What's the thoughts on this Christian Wilkins situation? And that first off, he gonna get his money. There ain't no damn way to me they're gonna be able to hold that money unless they can really prove that.
So Osita too, it's not uncommon for an NFL team to cut a player and void their contract, but generally speaking, it doesn't happen in the second year of a 5-year massive contract that he signed with a team. And usually that's back end of the contract language where they can easily get out of it because they're gonna try to use you up for a few years, and then you might get really expensive and you're not gonna be as good because you are older or injured or whatever, and then they'll cut you and not have to pay you money. But to do it this way is pretty unprecedented in the NFL. So usually teams will come to some type of like settlement agreement before they just do something like this. So the Raiders just flat out cutting him and saying, we're just going to void it all and not give you any money is insane. Like, it's not something that we see much, if ever, in the NFL.
Well, also a couple of things. One, when you said it is not at all uncommon, I thought you were going to say it's not at all uncommon that there are guys that are kissing guys' foreheads and tickling people at the bottom of people's feet in the locker room.
Yeah,
I thought that's where you were heading.
Also, sports is a brotherhood, and I don't know why. If that's all it was, it seems pretty innocent to me. Honestly, I would prefer he probably not tickle my feet, but
yeah, don't tickle my feet. I'll take a kiss on the forehead any day. I don't really care. But don't tickle me. I don't like being tickled.
You would take the kiss on the forehead any day. Is that what I just want to make sure I got that accurately?
Yeah, write it down. Okay. Any day from any one of my friends. That includes you guys. Kiss me on the forehead. Let me know how you feel about me. Let you know that I'm loved. Let me know that I'm loved. You know what I mean?
How matter of fact you said that.
I don't care. Like, what? Look, bro. Like, look. If it's weirding you out that someone's kissing you on the forehead, you need to check yourself. You know what I'm saying? Well, like that's on you, Brody. Like
the other part of this is this must be like, I would imagine there is just something rolling also within this in the locker room that like you don't normally get rid of 20 guy in his 20s, and now the defensive tackle position that's a pass rusher is becoming a really big important position, and they're harder to find. You don't generally just roll from those guys that could be difference makers from in there and just roll from them like that. Like, even with an injury, and just keep going like that. That's the part that makes me feel like there's something with this. I hear you. Like, I don't think it's uncommon, because when I hear it, I hear like everybody, I think, has a guy, because this is how I hear it. Everybody in the friend group has a guy, or it was in a locker room or some sort of a setting, or at work. Osita, you're kind of this guy. Everybody.
Fuck you. What?
Everybody. What? But no, everybody has a guy in the friend group that is, playful and jokey. Like, that is playful and jokey, and then might even like push the line with their jokes and may like push. Everybody's got one. And then also everybody, I think, has a friend in their friend group that plays the gay role, like the gay joke thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then there's always one who's willing to really take it further than anybody else, and you just lose every time. Like,
Serda, the way you just looked off longingly.
Oh, he knows it. He knows it.
Well, I was gonna say, then there's the one that actually winds up being gay. Like, it just took him like years to come out, and we were like, "Oh, we all knew you were gay, dude. It's fine, whatever."
So listen, everybody has their stories. I don't have an example of that. I've not seen that run in yet. Maybe that guy's still full, but there is the one, because everybody will do the good game, or the little like wink, like mess around, grab ass, mess around. But then there's the one that's like, you really want it? I'll take it up to the next step. Are you going to do it? And then you always lose to that person, because he's willing to go further than anybody else. Like the guy that comes over and just, maybe just put his hand on your leg. Like, he's willing to go further. I think Christian Wilkins is probably both of those things combined. Like, I would urge you, if you've not seen the Gilbert Arenas, the Netflix doc on, it's Gilbert Arenas and Javaris Crittenton, and Gilbert Arenas was the guy who was the jokester.
That's the one where he pulled he brought a gun.
Pulled the guns, yeah. But he's the joke. But he would do this every day, like just jokester and jokester and jokester. I think Christian Wilkins is this dude. I think he is the jokester. But I also it's all right, Steve. That's where you need the Kelly's hat. But I think he's also the guy that, hey man, I can do the splits. I bounce on it, and and he also is the guy that is.
You gotta say it like that.
He's the one that everybody knows. Like if you're gonna get into let's have fun with like the
Hey.
I mean, and he gets up with ease, man. He just played 4 quarters of the national championship game.
Bro,
and he hit that joint. But if you're going to play that game.
Though. You got to practice that, bro. You can't just pull that out.
No, I don't even
just pull that out
man.
randomly.
That's just natural.
That ain't natural. That's just
natural. He's done that. But I'm just saying,
I know yogis, dog. They got to stretch. They stretch every day.
When you play with Christian's going to take it to a step that you're not ready to take it to, and you just already know it. And I think he probably was playing around and messing around, and he's probably rubbed multiple people the wrong way, right? Like I think Gilbert Arenas rubbed, if we use him as an example, he rubbed a lot of people in their locker room the wrong way. Like a lot of people were over it. We're tired of it. Now, Gilbert happened to be the absolute best player on the team, and so he wasn't going anywhere, especially after he signed a new contract. But a lot of people are over it, and there are less guys or more guys on the football team. He's injured. This is a situation where, like, one, Christian Wilkins is going to get picked up by somebody, like at some point, to get him healthy, because he plays a premium position and he's good. But I just, there's got to be so many more stories out of this, like that I want to hear. Was this dude? Because like you're saying, like you said, it's like somebody seems maybe a little bit sensitive. Seems like guys playing grab. What if this was somebody that you clearly know y'all ain't got that type of relationship? That you clearly know.
Are we penalizing someone for playing while it's not like they work in an office, like in a corporation or some crazy. They're playing a game, dog. At the end of the day, they're playing a game, and so you're mad because someone's playing around while they're playing a game.
Well, it's got to be a situation, but it's got to be the situation that makes. It's got to be the situation. Like, to me, it's got to be one that makes sense, right? Like I do think, Osita, I personally do think this. I think you got to have a certain relationship with somebody to pull off some of that stuff. Right.
Next time I see you, I'm kissing you on the forehead.
Okay, but in all realness, I don't want you to do that.
But I'm gonna do it.
I don't want you to do that, but
I'm gonna do it regardless, though.
We clearly have a playful relationship to where this ain't something where I'm gonna like swing on you or really have a real issue to come out of nowhere. There's some people up there at the place that we work together that it would be a completely different thing. Like that would be a different thing.
That's an office. That is an office.
But ours is not always an office. Ours is not always and I don't care. I don't care what it is, or office or whatever. Like clearly, like if there's somebody that you don't have a close enough relationship to, and you go up there. And I'm not talking about we got to be tight, but if there's somebody that you don't joke around with, you don't fool around with, like I'll just use Sean. If a fella that we used to work with, Serda, named Sean, came to kiss you on the forehead, there may be some furniture moving. Right?
Yeah. He would never get close enough to me to kiss me on the forehead.
Again, and there's never like y'all don't hate each other. And I don't think he knows how you feel about it, but y'all don't hate each other. But that
I think he knows I'm not a fan at the very least.
But that's a situation in which, like, hold on, man. Like, but I just, if Christian was in that situation, I think he's wrong. And I think that's messed up. Just like I think Gilbert Arenas, when he was messing with Javaris Crittenton, like Don't. He made it very clear. Don't do it. Like I don't roll that way. I don't play the games. I'm good. We don't have that relationship. And then Gilbert took that as an invitation, like that guy would do, as keep doing it, keep messing with them. And I just think I just do wonder what the situation was with Christian Wilkins, because it does kind of suck now, because I don't know how much he cares, but he is certainly being now portrayed into some sort of a weirdo, and now everybody's bringing up all these things to kind of show him to be in some sort of a light that's
I think
trying
there
to
was
make him
another.
look bad, which is silly.
I'd have to try to find it, but I think there was another guy who was like a former college teammate who said he's been like this since college or whatever, like been crazy or whatever. But then supposedly there's because Schefter's the one that like leaked the story about the kiss on the forehead thing, but supposedly there's another story making rounds that hasn't been leaked to the public yet that is like much more incriminating, but also. And I'm not saying that there wasn't like something here. Like it seems like Christian Wilkins might just be a guy that likes to make people uncomfortable, or maybe that's the very least of it. But maybe there is something more to all of it. But also, if I was a team that was trying to void a contract and get out of paying him like 40-50 million dollars, I would certainly go on the media newsbreaker leaker campaign and leak things about why he was such a bad teammate and how he refused to get surgery and rehab properly, and that's why we had every right to void his contract.
I guess coming from that angle, I guess I could see that. But like, hear me out. What if the guy's actually everything that people think that he is?
What, gay?
Yeah, the word that no one wants to say. Like, what if he, because hasn't there already been like what was it? Was he a lineman or some shit like that?
Oh, well, listen,
the guy who was openly gay in the NFL. What if Carl Anthony Towns got fired from the Knicks for being Dominican and flamboyant and all that?
It was Michael Sam and what's his face from the Browns.
I was going to say, listen, there have been guys that have been known to be gay and have been out, or guys that
Carl Nassib.
There was another guy who played for the Vikings who came out after his career was over. They have they've come out and no, it's cool, right? Like it would, to me, it would be cool. Now, I do think that would, I wonder, especially for a lot of people, that would change the feel of it is, he actually is gay.
Yeah, what if he's just trying to see who he can percolate on? That's what I'm saying. What if he's just putting out some feelers, trying to see what's up? Like, hey,
that's
what's
up?
Up?
That's a problem. That's
okay, yeah, that is kind of like an HR nightmare. But
if the kiss on the forehead was to see who he could potentially do that to on the bottom of him, like that's a problem. You can't go around. And I don't care if it's an office or not office city. Just like Osita, you can't walk around and think, boy, there's a couple of young ladies around here. I wouldn't mind slamming it on them. Let me kiss them on the forehead, maybe tickle the bottom of their feet to grab some feelers to see if they want to do that. You can't do that either.
Yeah, that is a bigger problem. Yeah, I can see that. That would be not ideal in that situation.
But to the point you're making of the gay part of it, the homosexual part of it, that is clearly what is like being portrayed and pushed here of, like, it's when people say it's some weird stuff.
Yeah.
Like that's
what they mean. And I'd rather them just be like, oh yeah, he's kind of acting a little gay. Like he's acting a little homosexual.
But you could say that, but I do think in a situation you could see that is some weird shit. All right. I don't care. Like if you just say it's joking or whatever, fun joke. Like if we sitting in here and we kind of sitting around and we talking, we in the locker room or whatever after practice or what have you, we sitting here or whatever, and old Christian come over here and start tickling Geno Smith's feet. That's a little weird.
Number one, that's gross because I have like a thing against feet.
Like that's a little weird.
That's gross. Like imagine like we've seen sports feet, right?
Yeah.
We've seen LeBron's fucking hammer toes.
After a game, especially.
After a game, you're just touching sweaty fungi feet. Just fungus feet. Just tickle fungus feet. That's gross, man. That's gross. That's deplorable, honestly. That's where I draw the line.
Yeah, I don't know. But Serda, you agree. He is going to play somewhere. Like somebody's gonna pick him up.
Oh, yeah. For sure.
He's gonna play somewhere.
A lot of teams are already like showing interest, but now I guess we'll kind of see how this unfolds because maybe more stuff is going to come out with that. But prior to his injury last year, like teams they're gonna have to see where he's at, like health wise. But prior to his injury, he was playing like the best football of his career last year. He just got hurt early in the season.
I mean, let's just workshop this. That we get to do this on the show because we don't have restrictions. But what are the if more things come out that would put him in a place where people wouldn't want him? Like what else could it be that could put him in a place? Rape?
Like when they
like
were
what else?
Christ.
I'm just saying. Like I'm trying to think of
like a Diddy situation. Yeah, I think that would be a problem.
I think that's the only in between. There's no in between. It's either like he's just being playful. He's either being playful or he's being like malicious and fuckt up about it. But but if he's just like going around like hitting on people, I don't think they can really. It could really. Yeah. I don't think it should.
Or I don't think that will stop teams, and I don't think that will stop teams from trying to add him to their team. Yeah, like if
also,
it was
he was in Miami for a long time. Like,
also, if it was a Diddy situation, I don't think we would be talking about kissing foreheads right now. I think that would have strolled out a lot.
You're invited to the party, baby. Let's go. I got the baby oil ready to go.
I mean, I bet he's gonna be using that to an example, to his advantage when he get down there whenever he gets to playing again.
I mean, maybe that's why nobody ever complained about it in Miami, like because it's Miami.
Like hey,
this is Vegas. Like,
so he can go. So you're saying he might get picked up by San Francisco, or like what? What are we talking about?
So what are we doing here, man? Like I know he's gonna get down there and at the line of scrimmage. Hey, don't mess with me. You know I kiss foreheads. I'll wait till you get that helmet off. You think it was the forehead that just came out, huh? That's all you heard about. It's more than a forehead. Right
Wrong
before the
head,
snap.
Brother. Wrong head.
He may use that. Hey, you see me hit that percolator.
Hey.
Your ass could be next. And you get because he's the type of gentleman that hit that percolator on you and you can't do nothing about it.
That's a lot of weight.
To some folks, you can't do shit about it. And I feel bad. I feel bad for it if he using it like that. I don't think I am intrigued to hear Christian Wilkins' side of it. Right? Would you? I think I may have been out in front of this already. I may have come out and made some sort of a statement if I was Christian myself, or hell, he may be just like I just want to make people, like you said, sort of uncomfortable, and maybe he just comes up and does a IG video and just does this, and then that's it. Like that,
like to me, because like that's like I know people like that are they just want to like push boundaries and like make people uncomfortable, and so that's what I was kind of thinking. And I was like, I don't know, maybe he invited players and their wives to like a swinger party or something. Like I don't know,
Miami baby.
What crosses the line here?
Yeah. Speaking of crossing the line, I thought I'd share this with you fellas, especially you, Osita. I just want to let you know, just the man who stopped Indiana Fever star guard Caitlin Clark, your self-proclaimed baby. The man who stalked her pled guilty to 1 count of stalking and 1 count of harassment. Today, old Mike Lewis will serve 2.5 years in jail. He will also have to stay away from Gamebridge Fieldhouse, Hinkle Fieldhouse, and Fever/Pacer events. He can't even go downtown no more. He can't go to downtown Indianapolis. His ass is done when he gets out after these 2.5 years because he didn't stalk the shit out of Caitlin Clark. I just want to just pass that across to you.
I'm not gonna lie. So I didn't really look at our little cheat sheet that we have going on for.
It's also called a rundown, but I like the
cheat rundown sheet. inside baseball, whatever the fuck. This is the third time I've heard about this today. I got sent that article by two of my friends earlier that don't even watch the show, which kind of shows me I probably talk about her the right amount because I'm dead ass serious. I love you, Caitlin. I love you.
This is not.
Keep that goofy weirdo away from her. Keep him away. Lock him up. Lock his ass up.
He is
good.
And I think they're also trying to send a message to others who may have those similar like potential steps to getting to him.
Keep those weirdos away from my baby girl. Exactly.
Like people who refer to her as like, pet names that she's not really into or doesn't know about.
I know they're weird. I hate them. I hate them. You know what I'm saying? I just want them away from our love because we have our thing going on and they're just out here clouding her head with all this fear of being stalked and stuff like that. And all I'm trying to do is show her a good life, and we can make D1 babies. That's it. That's it.
Yeah. They just if you could pull up a photo, Steve, this guy's a scary son of a gun. This is
her stalker.
Oh God, he's a scary son of a gun, man. Mike Lewis. Man. I mean, he's got so many post fantasy stuff up here. I mean, it is. I
don't think I want to pull a picture of him. That guy's weird.
Well, all right. Well, we're learning what's weird or not. I mean, find your inner Christian Wilkins or not. I'm just saying.
I just don't feel like I need to give this guy any extra publicity for being gross.
That's fair.
Keep that gross man away from my girl.
I'm currently looking at him. Currently looking at him.
He is a very creepy old white man.
Yeah. No, he is. He is. Straight out of Denton, Texas. When I asked why he has so many, why he was making so many posts about Caitlin Clark, Lewis said, just the same reason everybody makes posts. Okay. When asked about posts that were threatening in nature, Lewis said it wasn't him. He claimed that this was just an imaginary relationship. Maybe they need a little bit more help from old Mike Lewis than just them 2.5 years to straighten his ass out. But
that's what I'm saying. He's over here thinking that he's got a relationship with a girl that he could never ever get, never ever meet. That's just craziness. That's crazy.
I just think those that could be in the ballpark of that. You never
keep them away.
It's like
so we can have our love grow.
It's like those who smoke cigarettes or that could potentially leads to heroin. Like that's where we're at. It's the gateway. It's the gateway. And I'm just saying, I may know somebody named Osita who is
cigarettes lead to heroin. Okay,
is in the cigarette space, and I just don't want you to jump to the heroin space like Michael did.
Look.
I believe in the article that I read, it said Michael started off by calling her baby girl.
You a liar, dude. You're a liar.
I cannot confirm. I just exited out of the article. I believe that's what it said. And that was the cigarettes. And then he just took a leap.
Hey, look. Sometimes you got to have a leap of faith. You know what I'm saying? Like
No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't.
Believe in a God that loves love. And he loves our love. God blessed our love, as Al Green says. That's all I got.
Yeah, let's hope. Let's get a heat check because that makes me want to just clean my computer a little bit more.
Still streaky. Still streaky. All right, guys. So for today's Big O's heat check, I wanted to talk about something that you might have seen on the internet this weekend. Ron so graciously brought this up to my attention. It was this photo of Chuck E. Cheese in Tallahassee, Florida, apparently getting arrested. So it was a normal day in Tallahassee, and Chuck E. Cheese, the entertainer, pizza slinger, and lifelong birthday party enthusiast, was doing his thing, dancing awkwardly to techno remixes and high-fiving kids high on fruit punch. But behind that smile, he had secrets. You see, times are tough, and tickets don't necessarily stretch like they used to. So when a guest accidentally left their debit card behind after a birthday party, temptation squeaked its way in. Chuck took the card and then swiped it, not just once, not twice, but multiple times until the owner was able to cancel the card. Now, on July 23rd, the feds came a-knocking with a warrant with Mr. Cheese's name on it. Chuck was arrested on charges of credit card theft, fraudulent use of a credit card, and criminal use of someone's identity. Now, kids screamed. Tokens dropped. One little girl cried and whispered, "Is Chucky going to jail, Daddy?" And yes, he is. Now, I decided to do some digging because I'm a journalist and it's what I do. I wanted to do some finding out on the man that is Chuck E. Cheese. And upon my due diligence as an investigative journalist that I am, I came across the truth about our friend Chuck. The truth. It's right here. Look at Chuck. Oh, wrong one.
All right, we're going. Look at that.
Look at him. Look at him. You can't hear it.
He is sea walking, ain't he? I mean, like
yeah,
Serena.
Exactly. Yeah. Hey, is that gonna get flagged? Why is that gonna get flagged? Because the music?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, let's play this one. Are we pressing it at the same time? Like just
No, I wasn't pressing it.
Look at him.
Yeah, I don't want this Chucky.
Look at him. Yeah.
I don't want that Chucky. I don't want that Chucky.
As we can see, Chuck has been gang banging and pizza slanging since 1977. And I think we all know what the C on his chest stands for. Crip. Okay? As disappointed as I am in the shocking revelation that is Chuck's secret life, are we really surprised by the actions of a man who's been running the nation's largest child gambling ring for almost 50 years? Let's be real. It's a kid casino, a toddler tap room, a Lil Luck lounge, if you will. It's all just roulette for Labubus and PlayStations. It's baby Vegas, baby. All right? My uncle used to say, get him hooked young and get him hooked early. And he'd say this right before handing me dice and taking my Christmas money. And like my uncle, Chuck E. Cheese wasn't just a mascot. He was a myth, a hustler, a high-stakes rodent with a penchant for cheddar, both literally and metaphorically. And now, as the tokens stop clinking, we're left with one question. What happens when the house that Chuck built finally loses? For 16 minutes, I'm Osita Anusi.
So what we have come to understand is that Chuck E. Cheese's, by the way, go look at the name of it. It is Chuck E. Cheese's. That is the name of the place. Chuck E. Cheese's is a Crip, and that explains so much.
Chuck E. Cheese is a Crip. Chuck E. Cheese is the house that Chuck E. built.
It's the Crip house. Chuck E. Cheese's is the Crip house.
Charles Entertainment Cheese.
Exactly.
So Chuck's a Crip. That's why he's probably been trying to get those colors changed for years to blue, but throwing him off the scent. Him and Stu probably are tight.
Exactly.
Clearly, a Crip is what?
Chucky. Big C's with
That's
Chucky.
the big C that like he has been throwing this off the scent.
Exactly. See, you
I'll
pick
be
up what I'm
honest.
putting down. You pick it up. You got it. You got it. You got it.
This is the most ridiculous thing you've ever done.
What, that Chuck E. Cheese has been allowed to run a child gambling ring for over 50 years? I know. That's crazy.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this right now. I don't know if he's been running this child gambling ring. I don't know if he despises Cincinnati Reds hats, and if he hates the Chiefs jerseys. I don't know how he feels.
All that.
But what he's been able to do here in the last couple of years with the new pizza recipe, now that is insane.
Probably.
I don't know if you've had Chuck E. Cheese's pizza here in the last 5 years or so.
We talked about it. No. Remember I got drunk at a Chuck E. Cheese once.
It is.
But the pizza wasn't good, so I don't know if it must have been the old pizza.
It must have been the other stuff, man. I have been to multiple Crip House birthday parties here of late that Chuck has been putting on. And I've been to, like, in the Houston area, I've probably been to 3 different of his Crip Houses. And that pizza, that new recipe, I didn't even intend to eat any of it.
Crip's got the pizza game on lock, baby.
That is something else. It's definitely a new recipe. I dated a young lady who worked at a Chuck E. Cheese in high school. It's a different recipe. I had it a lot. This one is nicer. It is really good. The pepperonis are crisp. It's almost like an in between of thin and pan size. I mean, it is not all the way thin, but there's a little huskiness to it, but not real pan size. They're doing something, and along with him finally in 2025 being able to kind of let his organization flow a little bit, that pizza recipe, whoever's back there and changed that, they're better than Domino's.
They just opened a Chuck E. Cheese down the street from my house, apparently. I'm gonna go see what this pizza is all about.
Just go get you a large pepperoni. Just give it a shot. I certainly don't believe it's just the Sugarland location and just the Katy location. It's got to be them all. Like you gotta change.
Maybe they got beer at this one. Maybe I'll just stop in.
I have not seen that. I have not seen that.
They used to have beer. I know they have beer at Chuck E. Cheese, man. I know they do.
I got drunk at Chuck E. Cheese.
I'm not going to say they don't. I just have not. I've not entered it.
They had like menu. You got to ask. They're not going to advertise it. That's crazy.
They had like multiple sizes. Like they had large ones. Like they had tall ones. So I was getting the tall one.
Well, clearly they had a few other things they were running out of that bad boy too, that maybe we just weren't privy to. By the way, before we get out of here, I just want us to speak this, and I really don't know how I feel about it all the way, because I do feel kind of bad. But a big thing that's been rolling around here is 2 different ways we've seen him. Luka Doncic, who was on the cover of Men's Health, and Luka Doncic was at the Yankees game, and he's got a jersey signed by Aaron Judge, and both of those looks like he's dropped 40 pounds. Looks like he is a completely different, just a completely different person size-wise from what he was. And yes, he looks fantastic. And yes, he has done this. When did that end? May? Their season ended in May, and look at him. I almost thought it was AI. Look at him until I saw him with with Aaron Judge, and then I knew, well, no, that is him. Look, I mean, he looks really, really good.
What is men's elf?
The H is
what's men's elf?
It's health. The H is covered up. Health food.
I mean, but like when
so it's like an H. Okay.
Turns out when you actually when you're a world-class athlete and you have trainers and dietitians and people and you hire like professional chefs and stuff to meal plan for you and make sure you're eating healthy and taking care of your body, you can get in shape pretty fast.
Let's not
All
forget a little bit
Luka,
of Ozempic. Ozempic probably plays a little bit of a role. Let's be
all,
real.
yeah,
Let's be
all he had to
real.
do was take it a little seriously, and he dropped all the weight in a few months.
I just I am a bit uncomfortable because I feel like he was really bullied into this. I like
I bet he
I'm,
feels great now. I
I
bet he's
don't
happy he did it.
I don't know that that's actually the case. I don't know that he actually feels great because as someone who has fluctuated in weight, someone who lost 122 pounds in 11 months in 2021 only to gain 98 of it back. 98 of it back. Now I'm on the trail down, but and I thought I was doing that for myself. If you doing it for others and you doing it because you getting shamed into it, you doing it because you get bullied into it, because every time you turn the TV on, people are talking about your soft pecs. Every time you turn the TV on, people are talking about that you smoke cigarettes while you're out there playing the game, that you just drink beers and you're a fat ass, and that your fatness is the reason. I just there is a little bit of me that is uncomfortable, and to think that he hit it this quickly, and I don't know, and now people are doing now. Ooh, he's serious about it. Not all those other years where he's been in the league 7 years, and the six of the 7 years that he was healthy, 5 of them he was first team All NBA, and he finished top 5 in the MVP race 5 out of the 7 years. But now they have body shamed him into this. I hope that Luka is doing this for himself. He looks good, but I want to tell you, Luka, you looked good before too. You looked tired in the fourth quarter also, but you looked good too. But I will also say you always look tired. Now, one thing I do want to put forth, I do not think Serda and Osita this is going to improve his defensive work. Yes, maybe a little bit, but I just think we see some guys that are in good shape that aren't good defenders that just stay bad defenders because they just ain't good defenders. I just hope that they all of a sudden don't look at him and think he's about to turn into something else. So I don't know, man. I hope he looks great, and I hope that he's got better stamina, and this is a good thing for him. But I hope that this is done in some ways that he wanted to do this. I hope this was something where the whole time that he had to wait till the season ended, that he wanted to develop a plan to get to this spot, and not that he just shamed.
Yeah, but I feel like but people have been saying that since he came into the league, and he never did anything about it, and he never took it seriously.
But Steve, it wasn't this loud.
He gets one season with LeBron, and all of a sudden he's in the best shape of his life. Maybe he's just eating up what LeBron was feeding to him. And now he's got a new outlook on what it means to take care of yourself and be a professional, and that's totally fine. I'm happy for Luka. I don't think Luka gives a shit what any of us say about
I don't believe that.
his body.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that at all. I don't believe that. I think I never believe I don't give a shit about what people who say that. Everybody does. In some form or fashion, everybody does. And I hear you, Steve. I think you make a really good point that people have been saying this for a long time. I would just argue I don't think it's been this loud and this aggressive. And I think it is getting louder because of the team that he's on and who he's playing with. I think there is a point of that. But this feels like this has gotten really, really loud. Again, he may have done all this for himself. It just feels like he was just, punked into this thing.
I wouldn't say punk, but I would say it lit a fire under his ass, rather, because the fact that he got traded by what's that guy's name? Nico. Yeah, by Nico, and then almost immediately their reasoning behind it was the fact that he was a little bit heavier, he was smoking, he was drinking. They felt like maybe he was taking advantage of the fact that he was on the Mavericks and stuff like that, and they didn't really push him to be the best that he could be. Maybe this was a necessary transition. I don't think he got punked into it, but I think while he's in the gym, he's definitely thinking about it. You know what I mean? He's definitely thinking about all the naysayers and stuff like that. And maybe he's doing it because he wants a ring. You know?
Listen, I'm not saying that all of your points aren't valid. I'm just saying I think we're going to know, right? Because if it's not done for, all right, I've got a hunger for doing this and making this my normal, and not just because, listen, when it's that quick, like it does make you, it makes you wonder, like, how much you've really worked on this.
Bruh, he's in
upstairs.
LA. He's in LA. You know he's using like something. There's peptides out there. I mean, peptides are probably super illegal, but there's
I don't know. I don't know what he's doing. I'm just saying, if it isn't for like the reasons from within, like, he gonna put that back home. Like he's going to, like, it's hard. I'm just saying, this quick, fellas, it's hard to develop habits that make you just make you completely turn from this. This is not just this is a quick joint, right? And like, whatever he's cut out, is this going to be something that he's going to keep cutting out? Because I'm telling you from experience, I won't be surprised if he starts to get comfortable and we start to see Luka as the normal Luka.
Luka.
I don't know, man. There's just a part of me that's just like, damn, man. I mean, what was it like every day? There's an everyday thing. He's fat. He smokes. Luka's got to get himself. He's got to get in shape. He's got to get it. He's got to get in shape. And then he said, as you said, Osita, I'll show these bastards. I'll show you. I'm going to drop 40 pounds in 31 days. Just wait. Just you wait.
But like, the difference this offseason is that all of those years it didn't matter because he was with the Dallas Mavericks, and then the Mavericks made one of the biggest, most shocking trades in NBA history, and now he's getting in shape. So
I guess it didn't
seems
matter.
Like a pretty big wake-up call.
They got to the finals last time he was healthy. I mean, just to say, like, oh, he's with the. I mean, I get the Lakers are a different thing, but good God, all right. I don't know. You think we're going to see the best Luka we've ever seen?
Hopefully.
I hope so. He'll at least be the best conditioned, I hope.
I would hope. Why? And he better, because what if Luka get up in there in them fourth quarters and Luka feeling the same way he's always felt in them fourth quarters?
Then go crack a beer, because apparently it doesn't matter.
Luka, hey, what you think is the thing that Luka has cut out that he loves? Because he clearly,
it's got to be beer.
Oh,
beer catches up to you so fast. As a beer drinker, I just know this all too well.
He looks like he likes some sort of a sandwich and a beer, like he got over here and started eating hoagies.
But it's not just like a normal beer. It has to be like an Eastern European thick ass, like super syrupy beer. You know what I mean? Not like a Miller Lite or some shit.
Yeah, I like pastrami, like a pastrami sandwich.
Yeah, but
we're delicious beer.
We're talking about what Luka made, like, not what
King G's and the Crossroads.
Let's be real. He was in Dallas. He was probably killing like fucking brisket sandwiches like on the daily.
Oh yeah, he probably got introduced to that. Oh,
yeah.
You ain't lying, man.
Good old brisket sandwich, killing it.
And now he's in LA eating salads and shit.
Yeah, going to Erewhon every day. Is that the place that's called Erewhon? Some shit like that. Super healthy food place.
I have no idea.
What? I've never heard of that.
It's like a fancy ass, like it's like Whole Foods, but like on steroids and really stupid expensive.
He's eating, like, you think he's cut out all meat? Maybe he's just going all straight veggies. Like he's eating like veggie Cubans. Is that a thing?
No, Cubans have to have ham.
Oh, they don't have to, do they? Do Cubans have to? They have to have pork, ham.
I feel like they do.
Pork. You can. I bet you. There's some place that has vegetarian Cuban.
A vegan Cuban sounds awful.